It's the kid, 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 it's the kid. Back here for another beautiful, lovely football battle. And I think these are two exceptional players, two highly technical players who I believe played a very similar kind of role. And that, of course, is your boy Thierry Henry and your boy the Delich, aka Alessandro Del Piero. So let's ride and let's go with this. So first attribute we have is ball control. So this is pretty tricky one. Because remember, I'm looking at guys at their peak. So this is Del Piero before his injury, and when Henry just flipping took off, specifically that's kind of 05-06 season, and of course the Invincible season as well. But both guys had pretty damn good ball control. I just feel this guy's ball control technically was just better and much more consistent and much more profound. So in ball control, I'm a roll with Del Piero. I'm going to roll with Del Piero. I think Del Piero's ball control was a bit more money than Henry's, and I think when you look at just, early Del Piero's, early days of Del Piero, homeboy was money. Del Piero was flipping money with his beautiful, intense quality ball control, which was absolutely insane. So ball control goes to Del Piero there. The balance. This is clear. I don't think this was very much one of this dude's strongest parts of his game, but this is definitely this dude's strongest parts of his game, and he scored one of the most famous goals, perfectly exhibiting this attribute. Balance, you have to roll with your boy Henry. So many times he could carry the ball from deep and just drift past players. Del Piero, he could do it somewhat, but he didn't really do it the multitude of times that Henry did it. And you just look at that goal against Real Madrid in the Champions League where he scored against Casillas. That was just a thing of beauty to witness. And anybody that understands football will understand just how difficult it is what he was able to do and how he was able to finish. To have the balance, the focus, the concentration to actually finish off the ball after carrying the ball for so long in the Bernabeu, I just think was absolutely intense and amazing. So for balance, rolling there with Thierry Henry. Dribbling. This is close-ish. This is a close-ish one. But if we really look deeper into how this really works, I think that the dribbling attribute, I think you've got to roll with Delich. Delich was a bloody amazing dribbler. And just the way that he would just, feint, go left, go right, bamboozle, dudes left, right. I mean, Henry definitely had some dribbling skills, but Del Piero, I feel, did it on a higher level, a much more higher technical level. Because Delich was a bad boy, man, with regards to just being able to bamboozle players, which I love. Dribbling attributes, that's one of my favorite attributes. So for the dribbling, I'm going to give that to Del Piero. Shooting. Now, this is one to think upon, because I believe that your free kicks should also be taken into the shooting attribute, because free kicks, you're shooting the flipping ball. Del Piero was a far better free kick taker than Henry, but Henry was a far better goal scorer than Del Piero was. So how do we decide this? But I'm going to go with this dude, because I just feel that. So how I decide this is that in 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, who do I want in a goal scoring position? That's going to be, now I'm thinking about it. Because I'm not thinking about the Del Piero zone. I'm not thinking about the Del Piero zone. But if you're looking at that kind of key position there, go to roll with Henry. I just think that's Henry. I just think long range, medium range, short range, different angles, different ways. He was able to do the different finishes that he was able to execute. This is a close one, but I'm just going to have to just edge it over to Henry. Passing. Both guys were very good passers. Both guys were very good passers. And I think that's what made Henry so amazing, because how he developed his passing skill and actually became almost a creator for players. But I'm have to ride with the Delic here because of his role in the Juve team. This guy could produce sumptuous passes, and I just think that just like his technical ability and his thinking, his brain able to really execute those lovely passes was more top notch than Henry was. And I think when I just think of a better passer, what he's able to do, how he's able to give the ball to his players in the position that he was in, because Henry's passing is underrated. But I'm looking at both Del Piero and Henry. I think Del Piero did it at a higher level. So for passing, I'm going to have to roll with the Del Piero there. Movement. So off the ball movement. Getting yourself in good goal scoring position. Being able to be aware. Your awareness of what is happening. I think we have a clear winner here, bro. Because that's why this guy scored so many G's. Henry gets this movement attributes. I just think that, puts speed to one side, because this isn't about speed or acceleration. There are guys who are fast, who have crap movements, but this is about intelligence and awareness of what is happening and anticipation. So this is a little about brain power, a little bit about acceleration, but mainly brain power. And I just think Henry was able to read plays superbly well. Hence why he was able to get so many G's. I don't think this is the strongest part of Del Piero's game. So movement, I'm giving it to Henry. So this is the last one here, which I haven't actually decided. So I'm actually going to be doing this live, which is clutch. Who was more clutch? Who was more clutch? Because you know what the funny thing about this is? Both of these players had moments in which you wanted them to be clutch and they weren't clutch. Henry in the 2006 Champions League final, Del Piero in the Euro 2000 final. Both things were, we wanted them to be clutch, but they weren't clutch. But if you want to call a guy to come up and show up in a big game, who is most likely to show up and say something in a big game between these two? Forget about their short comments. Who is more clutch than these two? Who would I call upon? I've got to go with Henry. Because I just think that there are big games in which Henry didn't show up. There are other big games in which he did. And he showed up in a big way. Whether it was games against Man United, whether it was that game against Real Madrid in the Champions League, games against Liverpool and so forth, the games in which he showed up. Del Piero also showed up in a lot of games. A lot of derby games and so forth, and scored many big goals. But I think there's more evidence of Henry's big game show-ups than I think Del Piero. So I just think for Henry, I would believe in him more to come through for me in a big game over Del Piero. Now, I probably would not choose either of these guys in an overall scheme of things. But yeah, so for Henry, clutch skill, I'm going to give him for that. So, nice good battle. Henry won this one 4-3. Beautiful one there by Henry and then Del Piero. Remember, guys, for other exclusive football battles that don't go onto the channel, you can become a member and gain access to those other football battles and any other battles you want appearing here on the channel. Say below in the comments below, and I will have a look, and I will see you guys next week for the next edition of Football Battles. Please stay through, and I'm out.